I did not know I crashed. Thank you to Mr. Griff for letting me know. Why did it crash? That's nuts. I don't know what's going on in here. Oh, it's a walkway up. Okay. Sorry about the crash, folks. Let me know if that happens again. I don't know why it happened in the first place. It says I'm back, but... What on... Wow. This is wild. Holy carp. Yay! This almost makes me want to have this house. Almost. Wow. Impressive. Yay! I don't know what happened. Oh my goodness. This is quite the vanity house. That's pretty cool. Let's be straight. That's pretty awesome to look at. Isn't it though? Huh. I like the way that it just... That's a gorgeous view. I don't know. Let's see what's over on the other side. If I can walk through a set of doors, because apparently I have trouble with that. Good Lord. Second time I'm having trouble walking through doors. I'm up. I'm going up. I'm going up. I don't know if I missed caves, but we're going to look at this part and then we'll go back down. So this must be the bed. There must be a bath in the caves that we're talking about. This is crazy. Who knew you could build up here, right? Nosferatu knew. Little places for elves to sleep. It's hard to know where things end. Ooh. There we go. Creepy. This is not a bath. This is some death. But then again, this is Nosferatu, so, you know, kind of fits. Hard to criticize when they are, in fact, Nosferatu. Let's see if there others are down here. Maybe not. Can we peep? When can we peep them? From the path besides the meeting room. I don't know what the meeting room is. Oh, I gotcha. You mean the place up top with all of the trophies. Gotcha. I will get to that. Sorry, I thought you meant this place. We'll get there. It might take me a while, but we'll get there. See, this is why people with mental disabilities like myself And I'm not kidding. I do have fog brain. Might not be the best person to have a stream because I don't always have the best cognitive abilities. From the path beside the meeting room. Presumably this is the meeting room. Is there a path here? Works for me. You would think that with this pathway down that you'd be able to reach things, but I don't know that you can. Ploop, ploop. Sorry. I suck at this. I can't find it. Perhaps you folks have a better sense of where it is, but I do not. There is stuff out here, though, for whatever that's worth. Alright, maybe we can see it from here. I don't think so. Maybe down here? Nope. Maybe you all can now see why I really don't like Ellen here. It's not exactly my favorite place to get lost in. I didn't see any other ways through this. Nothing personal. I just wish there were more markers of sorts to help me find things, because I'm not really good at finding things without a little bit of help. Maybe that was just the only cave. You know, it's possible. Do you remember what was in the other caves? Because otherwise I think I'm going to have to call it, because I don't... Oh. Alright, well, then I'll just forget it for now, and we'll just deal with it. Because I'm dead now, and... All right, yeah, we'll just assume. Good enough. Um, Another house I wanted to show you was Willows. Bitter Willow or Willow Mara. Who was it? Was it Bitter Willow or Willow Mara? It was Willow Mara's or Autumn's Gate. I also wrote this down as being pretty darn good. I didn't show you this one. So, this is another one that I think could win. Alright, so first off, we have a very pretty little farm here. And secondly, it's got a stairway up, which I like because I am a fan of these additional views that you can get. I also just like to build up high, to be honest with you. A little spot to brew or hide, take a bath. Go up here if you can walk, which I can't. Here's the bath. Look at that beautiful view. And then you can keep going up and have a nice little seat and look out. I didn't know you could build this high in Autumn's Gate, and it's quite beautiful. I like the roses on the front. And then it's a really cozy interior with stuff in the cubbies. Yay, yay, yay. Lots of clutter, like things being written in a bag, put aside, you know? It's very traditional Nord. And then up here, you just have storage. And there you go. I think this is a cozy, well-executed Autumn's Gate. I think it's really cute. Alright. Let's do a random. Joshua! 3, 2, 1, the Ebony Flask. The Lost Love. Oh no, Joshua! Your stuff is hidden. Everything is huge. Why is everything huge? Alright, I'll show you one more that I think is really, really good, and then we'll go over to EU because I haven't in a while. I want to show you one of the others that I think might win. Rochambeau's Captain Margot's was one of the entries. I didn't show it to you. Work meeting was canceled today, so that's why I'm able to do this with y'all. Okay, so right off the bat, just so you know, Captain Margot's is teeny. But look at all of this amazing cobble work. I'm not even sure what that is. Oh, it's an upside down Merkmeyer lantern. I guess that answers my question. It's so well done. It's so well done. Although that just looks like boobs to me. I can't, like really long, really old person boobs. I don't know about you, but that's just how it looks. The wallpapering is fantastic. You've got the beautiful Argonian curtains combined with paint with sorry. I'm sorry, but that's what it looks like to me. Really old woman boobs. Or old man, depending. I'm a terrible person. They used a mirror for water. And I really like how they did that. And look at that sink. That sink is awesome. I kind of want to turn that on just to... Nah, I'll leave it off. That would be messing with their work. Little drying rack. All the tiny little details. Rochambeau has done a really nice job with this. You see the animal trying to eat the fishies. Some money. Pottery wheel. With all the pots. I like that too. That's neat with the fan over that picture. Actually, I want to say it's two of them put together because the ship is not that big. I've seen it like twice before, but it may have been Rochambeau doing it both times. I'm not sure. I love when people use this as blinds. That's just a Argonian like reed mat used as blinds. It looks fantastic. This is also just two Bosmerk tables put together. I love how they've created extra rooms in a house that is just so teeny. And yet they've got this. Look at the soap. I have decided now that seashells have to be the soap from now on. That's just I'm honestly taking this from now on. Presumably this is the toilet. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. But another sink here with a mirror. I really like this. And then upstairs, we have got a second floor, which in a Margot's is just so nice. We've got, I really like that. That is really neat. It's unusual. And the bed, I think, is made from 3 Orcish beds with some wood around the edge. Yeah, the sand cakes. No, I think that's the name. Sand cake, isn't it? We've got, woohoo, stuff in the coffer. Clothes. I don't want to ruin that for people. Little turtle, kitty. And then this, which attic access? Not really sure what that's supposed to be. But this is one of the ones that I think should be a winner because it's just that good. Isn't that amazing? I really love this house. I think it's fantastic. Good job. Especially in a Margot's, which is teeny. I feel like this is just excellent execution all the way around. Just a really good job. And the tree is kind of an interesting way to go, but I like it. What about closet? There's a closet too. Oh, upstairs. You mean it's a closet. Okay, yeah. Let me get over to EU. I haven't been there forever. People are asking me when I'm gonna go, and I'm a terrible person. While that's loading, we'll talk about more contests. Yeah, I like when people do that, actually. I don't have a problem with it. Okay. The next contest is for June, and that is DDA statues and restaurants. I don't think we have any sort of update as to when those are in June, but I think they're pretty much open-ended. I already did a restaurant for DDA, I think, and I don't know that I want to resubmit the same restaurant. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, of course. You were one of the people I was thinking of. I actually wrote you down. I see MJ Moon, St. Ellen, EU. You. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to play with in my mind right now. But I think that the housing project I'm working on right now was the office. I was gonna do a version of my office, but I've kind of like backed off of that. And now I don't know what I want to do. I'm feeling wishy-washy. Wishy-washy. I could make a joke entry. If that's even a joke. It might be. It's a hard thing to joke about, mental health. But I have anxiety issues, and I'm wondering if I could do like an anxiety build. But it might have a little bit of a political angle on it because politics give me anxiety. They're what makes me anxious. All right, let's go over to MJ Moon. St. Helens. I do not have permission to visit your home. Go fix your perms. And then I will happily come over. In the time being, we can hit up something small while you're fixing your perms. No problem. Take your time. Gosh, so many of the same houses over and over and over. Did you fix this, Juyu? No, you didn't fix that. Sleep Creek. No, Mercadrick. Nerrick 523. Mara's Kiss. There we go. Teeny one. Just let me know whenever you're ready. Okay. Don't worry about it. I'll wait for you. Just look at this tiny house while we wait. Oh, goodness. Whoa, scary. Ah! What the hell? Okay, we've got a scary house in here with 4 effects. Goodness. Oh, scary. Holy crap. So, wow, darkness. Obviously what the hell are those things called? glyph type dealie, and fairy dust. Well, that means they were good, right? So fairy dust, there might be 2 glyphs. Hold on. Sigil, darkness, rectangle, fairy file. I don't know where the rectangle is, but that's... Oh, probably this whole wall is the rectangle, and that's why it's cutting out because of with the fairy dust, because it's like Bayushi always says, it's sharing a channel, so they'll clip out like that. But this is really scary, and well done. Terrifying. You can always make more, Eula. And put them in your mouth and eat them. Sparkles are in a different one? That's good to know. I think Seth's is still broken. Why do people still have things broken? Thanks for the follow, Oakberry. I know some of you feel that way, so I'm trying to find something teeny. Sister of the Sands, Numisma's Home, Eula. Wallweaver, MJ. Oh, okay. Is there a list, like, is it in the code itself about what is in what channel so that I could separate them out and know what's going to conflict with what, Bayushi? Is that how you know? Or you just know by trial and error? Okay. Wow! As usual, stunning. Oh, okay, MJ, just give me a minute. Great. So, we've got Eula Kapala doing an amazing oven stove here. This is fantastic. Really nice. It's so hard to do this with such a small place, but, you know, Sisters of the Sands, 100 items is really quite nice. I love this sink. Yeah, being able to do this with the Sisters of the Sand is really impressive. But it is slightly easier than just only having 30 items. But it is second floor, lovely. Just beautiful. This is a really beautiful home. This is Numisma's home, apparently. We will go to another of Eula's houses today because this is such a tiny one, and I'm giving this such a quick view over because I'm going to go to MJ's. But just for right now, I really like that though. And as soon as I finish MJ's, I'm going to get more coffee because you wouldn't like me without my coffee. As Griff likes to say about other things. Certain political things that I bring up with him, he's just like, you wouldn't like me when I'm talking about that. Wow! How the hell did you do this? With the... Holy crap! I'm honestly floored. This is fantastic. Jeez. You know what, MJ? I honestly think this is the best one I've ever seen. I think this is the best Dylan's I've ever seen. It's just beautiful. It's perfect. One change you could make, and I'll shut up. Perhaps pull out one of the plants in the back that you can't see as well, and then get yourself a dark colored rug. And then put the dark colored rug on the floor so it doesn't look like things are growing out of the ground. I think that might be your solution. If you don't want to use EHT. If you want to use EHT, you can just make fake dirt and it doesn't even take an item. But easily the most beautiful Dellins I've ever seen. I mean, it's stunning. If you don't even change a thing, it's perfection. So don't feel bad. It's just, I was trying to brainstorm about how you could fix that, but you don't need to. It's just gorgeous. 30 items. I'm blown away. Really good job. It really is. I love the fact that they combine. The colors are combining, you know? That's just beautiful. Thank you for inviting me. It's gorgeous. Seriously. Thank you. It's beautiful. Good job. All right, let's oh, look up. Did I miss something? Oh, it's the sun. It's got to be the dwarven sun. I can't see it fully, but yeah, blinded. That's how you're lighting it. Smart move. Good job. Let me see. I just lit up with something that's probably Griff saying something to me. Ah! Close. Close. Things are just not working today. Oh, everything's locking up. Why am I never mind. So, I'll tell you a funny story. Sort of. Something that Griff thinks is funny. Griff was my best friend who always watches but doesn't actually weigh in a lot of times. Etrusca's Forge Masters. Okay, so you know how I was telling you that I don't think we should do the avatars on Facebook because I think that they would be an easy way for people to collect information about our racial status and whatnot. Well, I put that up to my friends on my Facebook. And I said, so for the purposes of people looking to find that stuff out, this is my face and skin color. And I posted a picture of a piranha. And for a while there, that's what Griff was calling me. He was calling me a piranha, which is why I had the picture on hand. So now he is absolutely victorious. He is walking around so proud of himself now. He's like, I win. I always win. You are, in fact, a piranha. So I did it to myself. But if you notice, a lot of my pictures on Facebook, if you're friends with me on Facebook, or if you see me, I'm probably, well, no, I used a piranha, but I probably should be a slaughterfish. I could switch to that, but nobody would know what it was. So this is Etrusca, no effects, but a dead body. I mean, we've got some fertilizer, I guess. Good way to fertilize your plants. I think this might be a botany garden. I'm not sure, but I'm a little... Is that a hoof? How is it that I've seen this item so many times and I did not realize that was a hoof? Yeah, it's true. You would know. Maybe I'll use that as my Discord image. I'll change myself to a slaughterfish. It would confirm what many people already think about me. They may already think that I am a terrible person. Ooh, ooh, unexpected. Wow. Beautiful. That's cool. You're even feeling triumphant about that, aren't you, Griff? That I told them. Of course I would tell them. Apparently, even Bayushi agrees that I am a piranha. Is what he's saying now. Oh, I'm just being silly, Eula. The only one who thinks of me as a slaughterfish or a piranha is Griff. And you know, that says a lot about who I picked to be my best friends. Hey, Tama boy. Oh, look at that. I've never seen anyone do that. There's a fireplace. Isn't that neat? Green crystal, green light. Very witchy scary. I like it. That's a neat trick. I've felt this way about books sometimes. Forced myself to read them until I want to fall asleep. Huh. That's hand-built, by the way. That's very true, Bayushi, because the first impression that he ever made on me was that he was flippin' gorgeous when he was in his 30s and I was in my teens, like 19 or something. And I was like, oh my god, this hottie, holy hell, he was gorgeous. And so I guess in somewhere in my mind, he's always going to be that teacher I had a crush on when I was in college, right? And then we've both gotten old. We don't look like that anymore. I don't look as cute as I was. He doesn't look the same way. We've changed. And our relationship never developed that way, so we're just friends. But I guess that's a really astute perception, Bay. My mind probably never really changed much from that initial perception. It's very strange. What is the double meaning? I don't get the double meaning. This is a really cool house, by the way. I hope I have expressed that. I don't think there's anything up here. This is really well done. The men stay under the impression. I don't get the double meaning. Is that like a sexual impression? Because that never happened. This is fascinating to me. I don't get it, but it's fascinating to me what you're saying. I'm going to wait until Aya's on before I do any of her homes because she's... Oops, I didn't mean to send. I usually do that. Get Gardner House, Sarah Bringle, Gothier, and Listen. There must be something I'm missing about that. I don't get it. Maybe I'm dumb. I gotta look that up. See if I can interpret it better. I'll tell you another story. Men get impressed on how they made an impression on women. I don't think that he knew who I was, let alone that I had a crush on him. But maybe when I told him years later that had an impression, I don't think I ever even made... I doubt he would even know. Like, if I were lying... Oh, okay. I'm not really worried about that, though, Eula. Okay. I honestly don't think that if he... I don't think he would know who I was. Like, if I were lying and said I had a class with him and I didn't, I don't think he'd ever know. You know, because, like, how many students has he had over decades? I'm sure I did not make an impression because I was quiet. I never said anything to him besides, can I retake the exam I slept through? I think that was the only impressive thing I ever asked him. And he didn't even remember that. Which is probably for the best. So that was cute. It's got room to grow. We got 3 effects in it. Not bad at all. So let's go to... Gosh, I'm sort of dreading all the big houses. I'm just not feeling it lately. Whoa, I'm getting spammed here. I did 2 attend. Let's go to Chain Black's Telgallon. I like Telgallons, especially if they build on the outside. I even sent you a picture of the paper I wrote for you, Mr. Griffin, so you know I did. Pinging? Pinging? Pinging. Oh, I was gonna say, I don't think I'm pinging. Alright. 592 out of 700. So, Griff, remember we were talking about Telgallon? This is what a tell looks like. It's a giant overgrown mushroom that on the interior has a house. And this is where the magic-y elves live. And if you look off in the distance, you'll be able to see lots of other tells. If you see any of the ones that look like ginormous mushrooms with, like, big growths on them, that's because that's where they live. They live in those houses. And here is one of them. And we're going to go inside. Yeah, doesn't look very well. So here's the interior of said tell. Eula is cool. Agreed. So this is the initial front room of the house. There's multiple rooms on, hey Delicia, on outside portions, like sort of like a star shape going out. There's these little side rooms. Now this is not the way all of them are shaped, but a good amount of them in this game at least are shaped like this. And this is Telvanni furnishings, which are built that look very much like they belong. They're organic. The lights are organic looking, the desks, everything. Everything looks like it goes. And these are just magical assholes who live here. And here's the crafting room. And by magical assholes, I mean magical assholes, really. These are elves, dark elves, who believe in slavery and keep slaves and really think of themselves very highly. They're very wealthy. I agree with you, Eula. Damn straight. Very politically powerful. Yeah, I know you're there, Bae. I know you're there. Deny what you can, because I think so far I'm pretty much dead on. And here's a magical portal to the high chamber, which is probably the bedroom. Nope, it's an office. But there you go. This is what a tell looks like. Usually they go much higher. Let's see if there's anything in the back. Here's a pupper. Pupperoonie. I mean, if it all seems very involved, that's because it has decades and decades of lore. It's been around a really long time, and there's plenty of explanation and lore. I think that's all we've got here. All right, moving along. Blah, blah, blah. Grey Wolf. No. They do? In what? Oh, well, yeah. Let's go to Grimalkin's Old Velothi. I will be right back with more coffee for myself. Okay. Back where we belong in Grimalkin 711. So, this is made. I should have pointed this out too, because this is another one of those houses made of something weird, so that that elves live in. Elves live in weird shit, I'll tell you. Look at this. This is really well done. Really cool. Nice aquarium down here. And then up here is a nice little viewing platform because this has an excellent sea view. Now, this is a Redoran house, which is part of Dark Elves. Is the Redoran. Like, Telvanni is a family, essentially. So is Redoran. Redoran is a family. This is made, believe it or not, from the shells of ginormous bugs. There are things called Sildstriders, and I believe these are combined shells. I don't think this is just one. To make a giant house. They make it out of the shells of the creature. Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, Bayushi's right. Well, yeah, but some of the families are, I guess they're kind of all related in some way or another, but still, yeah. Here is from the interior of the shell. You can kind of see it's more organic than anything else. But we have this. This is a crafting room and a bedroom. No, it makes sense. I don't think this is the mud crab house. The mud crab house, I think, is the one that the Ashlanders live in. I think that's the one that right behind the Ashlander settlement. Ah! It just fell in. This is just regular Sildstriders. It's true. I mean, or you could just cover it in poop and tree, and then you've definitely got something more organic. So, this is where I put my fish tank. You are a weird sculpture. Nice usage of the shelving, too. I will close your jester's coffer for you. So, big bugs. Hold on. Let's see if anybody is in. I doubt that Eula gives a shit about it. Okay, so this bug, see this bug here? That is a silt strider. That is what that house is theoretically made of. Is these guys. See? And they have a little caravan on them. That's because they walk across. You can take them as a ride basically to other towns. They basically walk across the water side. I don't know what I'm saying about what. But that's a gross silt strider. That's what you made the house out of. Dead ones of these. And then, let me see if I have a link to the, I don't have, see it? See, it looks like a giant mud crab. This is the mud crab house that the Khajiits were talking about. This is the Ashlander settlement. I thought it was the silt strider. At least that's perhaps what they made him out of. I'll look it up later. I could be wrong. But I could have sworn. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. In Aldrune. That's the Emperor crab. That's the house I was showing off. That's the one that I was talking about was the mud crab house. Yeah. That's exactly what I was trying to answer for sea unicorns. So Norcators, Mornoth. And then you get the orcs. And their home is a stone one. Like, everybody else lives in, like, weird shit. Like, bug shells or poop or mushrooms or trees. And then you've got orcs who live in stone. I guess it makes sense. It is not really organic. It's not alive. Natural? But it's just, I feel like they've let me down. That's true. What on earth? Use EHC. I love that. That is awesome. I need to do that in front of some of my houses. Absolutely love it. So we've got all of the different portals. Okay, so this is just a portal house. Too funny. Where's the sign-in sheet? I can't sign in. No, but they're made out of, they do live in leather houses. I guess that counts. That might count. What haven't I seen today? I have not seen Grand Sitchik. And I probably still won't. Alright. Let's do a Frostvault. So, then you've got the Dwemer, who live in stone and metal. I mean, they're essentially like orcs in a way. I guess not all Mer live in weird shit. they live in leather, essentially. I mean, the longhouses are leather. If you think about it, they're like tents. Oh. So here we are in Frostvault, which I barely ever visit because this is Niowens. I am not a huge fan of it. It's really a poorly done house. For a Dwemer house, it's a shame. They could have gone and done so much. Yeah, Altmers don't count. They're snooty. They're full of... Actually, then I guess you could say that the Dwemer were civilized. If you think about it. They don't exist anymore, but they were civilized. I mean, look at what they could have done with this place. And they just wasted it. Somebody added a second level. Interesting. So, nice little mech stable. They failed horribly in this house. I agree with you, and I feel really bad to say that because I don't want to discourage them from trying to make things. But this is like the completely not what we wanted. Yeah. This is completely not what we wanted. I love the second floor, though. Holy crap. I've never seen anyone do this. And it's really nice because look at, you can kind of make this into a livable space. This is awesome. I definitely think that this could be right up there in the top 2 houses I've ever seen of Frostvault. The other one being Den Yelders, which was like an amazing EHT creation, so it's kind of like a different thing entirely, but you get the point. No, they just... They missed it. They missed a point entirely. This is not what we were asking for. And whether or not they care about that, what we were asking for, probably not, but it's just annoying. Why did we stop here? Just to look at the mechs? I wonder why we stopped here. Anyway, that's the house. You think? Boing! True. When this house gets you? Yeah. Seriously. Sad house. Padisha. Hollow Lunar Champion. We have not done one of those yet. I don't think. I mean, it's just... That house makes me angry. I bet you it's one of the least owned houses in the game. Because they really didn't listen. It was not inspired. It wasn't done with passion. It was like... It completely ignored us and everything we wanted. And I guess they don't always have to give us what we want, but that's why it's not going to be very much owned. So we've got, oh, like a trophy room. It's the first room. Oh, goodness. We only have 47 items. I think we're going to just go on to the next one. This is probably just a not done house. It is bad for business. It's stupid. Forsaken. Shart. Palace Nightingale. Why is J. Hart Ellis on EU right now? Is he streaming? I can't see him if he's streaming. In which case I'll have to punch him. Honey, I've seen... It did let me... Not the build. Griff, the build didn't let me down. In fact, Nyowen, it was, like I was saying, it's the top 2 builds I've ever seen in that house. So Nyowen did a really good job. What... Oh, he is. What did upset me about that house was the base house is annoying. This is cool, though. The house that Zos made and gave to us to use is what I don't like. It's nothing to do with Nyowen's version of it, who did a great job with something that I otherwise don't think was very good. He did a good job. That's all it is. Okay, they closed off this tower. What was it I was going to tell you guys? I forgot what it was. But here we go again with another stone house. Oh, that's neat. Interesting. Ah, it's alive! Sick. Interesting plants. I bought this house, it turned it into a town. I was pretty happy with it. It is spooky, but I like that they added plants to it, because otherwise, you know, it's kind of a dead feeling house, so adding plants is an interesting way of dealing with that. So 15 minutes. Okay, I'll call it by then, so you guys can see your EU houses for J Heart's purposes. This is all very neat. It's all planted stuff. It's interesting. Alright, maybe we'll do one more. Small one. Soundfly. Alright. What's a medium size? Okay, Eula's House of the Silent Magnifico will do their night club. Holy shit words. Maybe it's their own personal enjoyment. I'm sure that has something to do with it. Okay, so this is Eula's second house. I said I would do another one because I kind of gave the first one not a lot of time. Oh, nice. So, a front entry. I imagine that this is where you would pay and be handed a cup because you have a minimum amount of drinks that you have to buy for any nightclub. And it's also hidden, so if the police bust in, you can close this. Oh, we're just a bakery. And then you get back here, and it's not just a bakery. That's some great countertop work. It's a speakeasy. Here's the music. Great piano. Just reminds me completely of a speakeasy. The way it's all hidden behind the bookcase. Oh, this must be the powder room. Oh. See, I would be disappointed because I would want tacos. I'd be like, give me the taqueria. And this is the toilets. This is Eula's, yeah. I think she stepped away. Oh, good. Well then, go ahead and be a speakeasy then. What's back here? Oh, this must be the VIP lounge. Ooh, bedrooms. Bath. Maybe this is where the owner lives? Filling in the top is a great way to give yourself some additional space in this house, because this is usually wide open. And I like that she closed it off, because this is really much nicer. Why are there all of these little side rooms like this? What's going on in here? This is some interesting stuff going on in there, huh? I have a feeling. Exactly. I'm right there with sea unicorns, right there. I think it's the same that they seem to think. Alright, so I'm going to call it so you can watch J Hearts EU. And I will catch you all tomorrow. And have a good one and happy building. I'll see you all later. Enjoy J Heart.